Vines as far as the eyes can see, and beautiful grapes ready to be harvested and made into wine. That's what you'll get here in Ellijay at Cartacay Vineyards, an operation that after much consideration, planning, and hard work since their start in 2007, is now thriving as they grow several different varieties of grapes that are used to produce what they believe to be superior wines.
We grow 2 American varieties, 3 hybrid varieties, and 2 European varieties, and all that was planned. We grow 3 whites, 3 reds, and 1 pink. All of that's planned out, and all that lets us make different kinds of wines. We can make dry reds, sweet reds, dry whites, sweet whites, blushes, and everything in between. And the idea there is anyone walks into our tasting room, we want to be able to provide them at least one wine that they like to drink. So if we have a bunch of different styles and different types, and they can at least find one. I think right now we have 12, maybe 13 different types of wine. And that was the idea behind planting the grapes, where we planted them, what we were going to plant, and how we're going to harvest.
For Likens, though, growing grapes and making wines is just one piece of the puzzle, as it's important to them that when people come out to the farm, they get a wholesome and enjoyable experience.
When people come, they want to hear the story about who we are and why we planted our grapes here and why our wine is this way and all these other different things that go into our wine. Because every winery is unique. It takes on the personality of the owner and the people who work there. Our winery is Southern Appalachia. Our barn, we call it our tasting barn. It's a circa 1890 structure. Our outdoor patio's got a circa 1890 chimney on it where people sit, and we have live music for people every weekend to sit out there. And the experience is they can sit in the patio, enjoy some wine, look up into the vineyards, and just relax and enjoy their experience. And going back to our festival we had in the middle of September, it's our annual Crush Festival. This year was our 11th annual Crush Festival. It's a big festival. We bring in vendors. We have multiple big bands, multiple vans, food trucks. We do vineyard tours. We got a tour trailer where we drive around the vineyard. I think it holds about 25 people. We drive around the vineyard, give a really in-depth 20-25 minute tour of this is this grape and this is that grape and this is why we do this and this is why we do that. You enjoy the wine better when you know where it comes from and how it's made and what all goes into that.
According to Likens, however, the best experience they can give people is by making great wines they will enjoy, but can only be done with quality grapes, which is why they strive to grow the best crop they can each year.
When you take a grape into the winery, you can make the wine only as good as the grape is. Meaning if you're the winemaker, you can mess it up and make it worse than the grape is, but you can't make it better than the grape is. So we work really hard to farm good grapes. So when we take them into the winery, we can make superior wines.
Reporting in Ellijay for the Farm Monitor, I'm John Holcomb.